Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Sleech. Huge thanks to Sleech and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Sleech has a goal of creating a deck led by each of the legendary Innistrad Angels. So for this month, we've got a deck led by Sigarda, Font of Blessings. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Sigarda, Font of Blessings is a 4-mana 4/4 legendary angel with flying. She gives other permanents we control hexproof. We may also look at the top card of our library at any time, and we may cast either angel or human spells from the top of our library. Now, before you jump on me down in the comments, understand that Sleech and I discussed each of the 4 different printings of Sigarda. Sleech is trying to go for something thematic. Sigarda and her host protect humans, so he wanted a deck that was both angels and humans, which means Font of Blessings is the best one. Besides card advantage, even limited card advantage, in the command zone is always a good thing. Now, Sleech wanted this deck to be a bracket 2 or 3, but he wanted the deck's budget to stay under $250. Now, I had some ideas for how to build this commander, and Sleech loved them. Don't worry, I won't leave you in suspense for long. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. If you're planning on building a deck led by one of the spaced out commanders from Edge of Eternities, you should probably get one of these lovely new Squaros boulders, featuring characters from the delightful animated series Star Trek Lower Decks. You can collect all of them, like this one featuring Badgie. Pick yours up today at your local game store, or order them online from Amazon. Click the link down below to go to Ultimate Guard's Amazon store. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming over on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Temple Garden, Bountiful Promenade, Overgrown Farmland, Sun Petal Grove, Lush Portico, Arctic Treeline, Radiant Grove, Canopy Vista, Scattered Groves, Croson Verge, Scavenger Grounds, 13 Forests, and 11 Plains. You'll note we're not running any fetches. This was due to budget concerns, but you can easily add some, just cut a few basics. Our mana ramp package consists of the Thematic Herald of War, Starnheim Aspirant, Gita, Font of Hope, Avacyn's Pilgrim, and Augur of Autumn. Yes, some are thematic because they're from the same plane as Sigarda, and that's okay. Next up, for mana rocks, we've got Soul Ring and Arcane Signet. For land ramp, we're running 3 Visits, Rampant Growth, Farseek, Nature's Lore, Cultivate, Kodama's Reach, Return from the Wilds, and Skyshroud Claim. Some thematic, but mostly land ramp as is proper in a green deck. For consistent card advantage, we've got Skull Clamp, Halo Fountain, Garruk's Uprising, Laid to Rest, and Court of Grace. I know that we won't always be the Monarch, but more often than not, we should be. Next up, for Graveyard Recursion, we've got Timeless Witness. Why not Eternal Witness? You'll see. Next up, our only tutor in the deck, Idyllic Tutor. Got a lot of good enchantments in this deck, and 2 are very important to our plan. Finally, for a bit of burst draw, we've got Shamanic Revelation, Harmonize, and Explore. A good variety of card advantage pieces. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Swords to Plowshares, Return to Nature, Path to Exile, Naturalize, Generous Gift, Beast Within, Disenchant, and Destroy Evil to get rid of annoying permanents, and Heroic Intervention to protect our board. Our board wipes consist of Farewell, Austere Command, and Martial Coup. Martial Coup is practically a win con in our deck. The core of our deck consists of Angelic Overseer, Angel of Glory's Rise, Bruna the Fading Light, Gisela the Broken Blade, Sigarda Champion of Light, Sigarda Heron's Grace, Speaker of the Heavens, Lyra Dawnbringer, Righteous Valkyrie, Shalai Voice of Plenty, Saphara Skysblade, Adeline Resplendent Cathar, Call the Coppercoats, Horn of Gondor, Maja Bredegard Protector, Increasing Devotion, Torrens Fist of the Angels, Starnheim Unleashed, Visions of Glory, and Devout Invocation. I'm sure you're starting to see what the theme of the deck is. Supporting our plan, we've got Sigarda's Summons, Divine Visitation, Elspeth Stormslayer, Exalted Sunborn, Primal Vigor, and Cathar's Crusade. Gotta love Cathar's Crusade. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 52 mana sources split between 37 lands and 15 pieces of ramp. A little heavy, but angels are expensive, so it's fine. 11 pieces of card advantage counting our commander. 9 pieces of interaction. 3 board wipes. 3 pieces of graveyard hate in Farewell, Return to Nature, and Scavenger Grounds. 1 Sudden I Win card in Martial Coup. Okay, so I'm sure some of you figured this out, but the point of this deck is to convert humans into angels. We have a whole bunch of human token generators, including Martial Coup. We've also got a few token doublers. So if we cast Martial Coup where X equals 5, and we have Elspeth Stormslayer and Divine Visitation on board, we make 10 angels. That's 10 4/4 flying vigilant creatures, all placed on an open board with no blockers. Delightful. Do you have a Sigarda Font of Blessings deck? What about a deck that focuses on 2 creature types? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgie, Conga, Robert, Pye, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard Sint, Boomy, Oscar, Justin, Golden Walker, Captain Hammer, Yori Sleech, Zach, Mr. Salty, and Hua. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.